It's nice outside. Fresh air. Fresh air. It's really nice outside. Oh, yeah.
Welcome, the Gamer Man's Lounge. Awaken to play.
Am I going to film a review video, a product review video outdoors? Yes. Why? Because stuff. But anyway, let's talk about Evercade. Evercade is the brand by Blaze Entertainment. The Evercade brand is essentially retro gaming. Not only that, but retro games stored in multiple carts at a time. And yes, you don't have to worry about games being built in and settling with the games being built in. You can swap those carts. You can swap between cartridges. You can swap from a Jaleco collection to a Jaleco arcade collection. I'm pretty sure it's Jaleco. Yeah, it's Jaleco. But no, there's a Data East collection. Oh, hey, Data East arcade collection. Or I can swap to the Technos arcade collection. Or you can, if you have Evercade VS, which I'll get to that later in a bit, you can plug in 2 cartridges at a time. You can plug in a Data East arcade cart and a Technos arcade cart. Or you can plug in a Data East home port collection and a Jaleco Arcade 2 cart. It's crazy. Okay, it's very interesting. It started off as a handheld, expanded into the Evercade VS, which is the home console that outputs to 1080p and allows multiplayer for up to 4 players, and of course allows 2 carts plugged in simultaneously. Now, here is the thing. Evercade released their new model of handheld called the Evercade EXP. And after having to go through shenanigans after shenanigans, I've managed to finally get this handheld device in my hands. On my hands. Or in my hands. The other way around, whatever. This is the new handheld. The new model handheld. The Evercade EXP. So yes, what is new in this Evercade EXP updated handheld model that is replacing the old Evercade handheld? Well, good question. And with that totally said, it has a brand new sleek design with an improved screen. Of course, it's going to carry the mini HDMI output to plug in, like a mini HDMI, either a mini HDMI adapter or a mini HDMI to HDMI cable, and it will output to 720p. Okay, some people may be bummed out by it, but whatever. It is the way that it is. You know, actually we should... Yeah, it's going to disappoint a lot of people, but it is the way that it is. It is a handheld. If you want to do 1080, that's what Evercade VS is for. If you haven't gotten a VS, go ahead and get a hold of that, because that's also great for multiplayer. But no. Included alongside your Evercade EXP is the IREM Arcade Collection 1 cartridge. And not just that, there's games built in to Evercade EXP due to licensing shenanigans. So, yeah, if you manage to bring in 1 cart with you, because, you know, reasons, here's the thing. However, if you're getting tired from In the Hunt because it's too hard, you're exhausted from In the Hunt for the time being, or you want to play a different game, guess what? Now, the IREM Arcade Collection 1 carries 10-Yard Fight, which is a sports football game, Battle Chopper, In the Hunt, okay? That's a shoot-'em-up, except you're driving a submarine. So it's a submarine shoot-'em-up. Lightning Swords, aka Kengo. Yes, I had to find out about its other name the hard way, but no. Kengo is also known as Lightning Swords. What a twist. Moon Patrol and R-Type. And however, yes, 6 games, but not bad. But however, if you go up to the Evercade EXP section, you have access to the Capcom EXP collection, which are the games built in. And yes, it's Capcom. So there are a total of 18 Capcom games in there. Included are 1942, 1943, 1944, Bionic Commando, Breath of Fire, Captain Commando, not having anything to do with Captain Commando, Final Fight, Forgotten Worlds, Ghouls and Ghosts, oh, okay, Legendary Wings, Mega Man 2, Mega Man X, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, I would like Super Street Fighter 2 or later, but hey, Strider, arcade version by the way, Volgus, and Wolf of the Battlefield Mercs. So those are the 18 Capcom games that are built in, and yes, they had to be built in because licensing complications, because Capcom wanted it to be difficult. Yeah, retro game licensing has been a pain in the ass lately. And of course, not only that, well, what if I were to tell you that the Capcom games and the IRAM games are not the only games that you're stuck with? There are some hidden that you can find yourself. Interesting. And of course, you do have a ton of collections and themes. Yes, there is the blue and gold, which I like the most. There's the wireframe, and then there's the fancy EXP design with the Capcom designs and whatnot to represent the Capcom games built into the device. And yeah. Oh, and also another thing to bring up is the Tate mode. Now, when it comes to Tate mode, how do you activate that Tate mode is that you hit that button. You hit that button, there's that button that says T at the very bottom of your handheld device. So I boot up like 1943, and then I load it up, and then I hit the Tate mode button. Hit that button there. Oh, you can play it on Tate mode. And yes, Tate mode is like for vertical games, because vertical games are included in Evercade cartridges and collections and Evercade EXP. And good times are to be had with Tate mode. And you can toggle between Tate mode and Tate mode off, which is horizontal mode. So, yeah. Now, when it comes to Tate mode, you hit the Tate button, the screen flips, and, however, you just control the game through a new orientation. Yes, those are going to be the Tate mode, where you're going to be utilizing those two buttons and the D-pad, basically flip-flopping for Tate mode. And you can flip right back. It's amazing. It's crazy. It's insane. And yes, it's amazing. It feels nice. It plays nice. It really feels wonderful. However, Tate mode is going to be a... you have to find the right posture for Tate mode. Otherwise, you could end up put in a discomforting situation or your hands can get tired out. So ensure you find the right position. Just find the right secure posture when you're doing Tate mode. Something tells me that someone's going to make like a grip accessory for Evercade EXP, especially for Tate mode. Something we're going to want to keep in mind about that. So, it's crazy. Not bad. Oh yes, there are the volume buttons on the very bottom. I should be careful where I am. Okay, you could just hold a... Oh, whoops. Oh, I just accidentally powered off the system. Okay, but here's how you can turn it on, by the way. You just hold on the power button for 2 seconds. Here you go. I'm going to turn the volume up. Yeah, I made a huge goof up. See how loud those speakers can get, since I can get it on how loud I can get it. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's loud. It's really loud. So yeah, those speakers are very loud. So if you want to turn it off, just hold 2 seconds and you are good. So not bad. Also, there is some software related glitches. Evercade is... It's looking bright. I mean, not Evercade. The guys running the Evercade brand, Blaze Entertainment, is doing what they can to come up with updates from left to right to get things patched out. Okay, now something you want to keep in mind about when it comes to doing capture card gameplay, or you want to capture games through your capture card through Evercade EXP, it may not want to play nice with your latest capture card for some reason. It played nice with my old model Elgato Game Capture HD 60, but when it comes to 60S and my EVGA XR1 Lite, for some reason, it's a problem. It's rocket science. For some reason. It's weird. It is the way that it is. But, however, if you are to basically just plug your HDMI connection between the EXP and the HDTV, no problem. It's just that something you're going to want to keep in mind when you're wanting to plug it through a capture card and capture gameplay footage that way. I was about to burp, but hey, it is the way that it is. So yeah, those are my 2 gripes with Evercade. The Tate mode orientation that can be discomforting for some. It's just, you're going to have to find the right posture. And yeah, from what I'm experiencing, I'm kind of like thinking, okay, why is the Tate mode as awkward? I think it's my posture, and I definitely am certain it's 100% my posture. It is the way that it is. But, however, if we're going to be talking about the emulation, how games ran, and shenanigans, things go well. It really goes well. Now, however, Evercade has been garnering a heck of a reputation. It's been getting appeal from YouTubers from left and right, even retro game YouTubers from left to right. It's gaining a hell of a reputation. That totally said, it's amazing. It's an amazing handheld, but is it really surprising that it still stays strong despite its issues? Yeah, it still stays strong despite its issues. It is of no surprise. Hey, not bad. That's all I gotta say. But that totally said, they're just, with 2 nitpicks aside, Evercade just stays strong at the end of the day. And of course, Evercade is still staying strong at the end of the day because there's going to be more cards throughout 2023. There's even a Arcade Collection 3 that was being hinted at Evercade's official Twitter page. So, we're going to have to play the guessing game on that, huh? It is the way that it is. But it's not just retro games, but indie games, especially, yes, indie games released on modern days. Like, say, released on Sega Genesis, like Tanzer. Yes, you can find that game on Evercade through the Mega Cat Collection 1, which is amazing. And not only that, if you want to play Xenocrisis on the go, there's the Xenocrisis and other game whose title I completely forgot about, 2-game collection. Tanglewood. Thank you, Tanglewood. Yes, there are countless examples of games to look forward from left and right. It's amazing. And not only that, yes, if you brought only 1 cart or 2 carts with you, guess what? The games add up. It all adds up in total. So you have more of a selection in games depending on what Evercade cartridges you get a hold of. And not only that, Evercade's brand is essentially retro game collecting made more affordable than ever. This system ran me at $150, the EXP. However, as for the Evercade VS, $100 to $150, from what I remembered. So with that totally said, being around the 150, well, let's just say being below $150 for systems. However, as per cartridges, they're 20 bucks each. So for each cartridge collection, for each cart that you plug in the back of your Evercade or plug into your VS, $20 each. That is the MSRP, $20. Anyway, that totally said, yes, Evercade EXP still stays strong, is a solid handheld experience, and still a fun thing. If you haven't invested into Evercade, you might want to invest in now. As a matter of fact, I've warned in previous videos to be keeping an eye out on Evercade. And the reason why is that Evercade has been basically delivering. And of course, yeah, they have been doing a lot of delivering. They have basically won affection over YouTubers, won my affection, and won affection over other gamers. It's amazing. And with retro game collecting made affordable, not only that, but their games made available offline. What requires internet? Oh, downloading updates. Oh yeah, it has built-in Wi-Fi if you want to download updates. Yeah, download updates. Download your updates. What am I pointing at? You. Download your updates. Yeah, download updates to your Evercade VS and download updates to your EXP. Yes, it has built-in Wi-Fi. So you can download your updates rather than download the updates to your computer, then plugging the device to the computer, and then downloading the update to the device, and then unplugging the... You get the idea. But no. The Evercade EXP is a nice-looking, solid device. Fantastic times. I'm hoping to basically carry it with me on the go. I'm thinking about getting a hold of, like... Somebody made a goddamn case for Evercade. Not just a case to carry the system, but carry 2 Evercade carts, which is amazing. So say there's that Toaplan arcade collection, which I'm trying to get a hold of. Okay? And I got a hold of that case. I could plug in, I could swap between the IRM cart to the Toaplan cart, and then play my Toaplan games. And then when I get bored, I can go ahead and pick off right where I left off on Breath of Fire on the Capcom collection included on the Evercade EXP. It's amazing. I mean, I already added, yeah, I calculated up to like around 24 games total, leaving out the hidden games you can go ahead and search for. So, yeah, there's 18 plus 6. Hopefully I got the math right on that. Let's check that out. Yeah, let's go ahead and check that out. I have a calculator on my phone. And I brought up the camera app, and it's pointing right at my camera, which I'm using to record this. And I got a TikTok notification because Undertime Slopper uploaded a new video. Hey. I guess Albert's Forest could get some shipments, right? Does Amazon deliver to Albert's Forest? Yeah, does Amazon deliver to Albert's Forest? Yeah. Okay. 18 plus 6. Yeah, 24. I got it right. Oh, wrong pocket. I always have a terrible habit. It got worse to where it involved my wallet. I put my wallet in the wrong pocket compared to what I used to put it in. And I thought I left my wallet in a store. I had to walk in and I was like, oh crap. I was panicking. Oh, do you happen to find before I finished my sentence, oh, I put my wallet in the wrong pocket. Don't do that. It throws you off, puts you in a serious panic thing. Seriously, slip-ups can be very, very, very crucial. Me dropping the Evercade EXP device the entire time that I'm carrying it could lead to a disaster. A disaster video. I mean, seriously. But no. However, the Evercade EXP still goes strong. And yes, it is a huge handheld that is a huge update over the previous model. And with that totally said, the Evercade EXP is the latest model that you really, really should definitely go for if you want to get started with Evercade. Because, yes, if you want to play your games on the go, either that or not, getting a hold of a handheld and a home console, being the VS, is definitely recommended. Going into Evercade brand is good times to be guaranteed. So with that totally said. And because of Evercade, I managed to discover new titles that we've never explored before. Hell, because of Evercade, I found out about Blockout, which is that weird 3D Tetris thing, or a three-dimensional Tetris game, which is crazy. And because of Evercade, I'm playing Breath of Fire for the first time. For the first time! Breath of Fire for the first time. Crazy. And then the Toa Plan collection, we can finally play Zero Wing for the first time. All your base are belong to us. It's amazing. It's crazy. But yes, the Evercade brand is still going strong, and the EXP is the biggest example. And that totally said, it is definitely recommended that you should go for Evercade EXP alongside Evercade VS. Because we're talking about multiplayer, okay? Dual carts. I mean, yeah, it's amazing. But hey, that's going to be it for this video. That is all, and I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out. This is a video product made by a fellow gamer man. We hope that you enjoy the content, and we also hope that you enjoyed the shenanigans. We'll be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out. Heyo!